Hey guys, I just got back from my esthetician appointment for my Botox and my Retin. So I had my Botox and we talked about doing the eyebrow lift, and she said that because this muscle here on this side is already dropped due to my old age, that I would be at slight risk to have my eyelid, to have everything really drop with the injection. She said she thought it was a slight chance, and my chances of a good result were much better, but she needed to let me know. And she said that if it does do that, that she has drops that will stimulate the muscle to help my eye open. She said it's not like you can't open your eye, but it takes a lot more effort to do so. So I went ahead and had her do it. I keep leaning on the table and jostling that. So she did an injection here and one up in here. And I can't touch that area for 4 hours. You can see my makeup has been removed here. I was going to go to Old Navy to return something right after the appointment, but sorry, because that looks so strange. I said, well, I'll do it tomorrow. So anyway, I can't touch that. So she did an injection here and one here, and she felt that this actually was starting to elevate already. I'm not touching my skin. Elevate already, and she said sometimes that happens, she said, or it could just be swelling from the injection. So we'll see. Hopefully I'm not going to be walking around like this, you know. So anyway, and then I got my injections around my mouth, here and here, and then down here. And those, oh, don't mind those. Those are zits that I'm hoping that my new Retin cream is going to take care of. But I just love the injections around my mouth. It's my skin, I mean, the wrinkles have really smoothed out a lot. Now I just have the craters here, the crevices, as Cindy says. Cindy in Cindy in Oklahoma. Hi, Cindy, if you're watching. So anyway, then I talked to her about Retin, and I talked to her about Refisa, which is an Obagi product, and she didn't want me to do, she thought that that was kind of counterproductive, because she said you want your skin to get dry and slough off. You don't want it to be emollient. So she started me on the 0.05%, and she said because I've been using retinols, which is a derivative of Retin, it isn't the same thing, but it's kind of like it. So it's a derivative of Retin, and it's a lot milder. But she said since I've been using retinols for 5 to 6 years, that my skin should be able to accept this easier. And a pea-size amount every night. And she said do it every night, and if you have to back off, just back off one night and then go back on it. She said I'll probably hate it for like the first 6 weeks, but then I should start seeing some good results. And I told her, you know, I'm going to Vegas and then to Florida, and she said just be really careful. And I let her know I had the sunscreen 110, and then I have my CC cream, my It Cosmetics CC cream of 50 SPF, and she said good. And then when we're in Florida, when we go to the animal park, I would definitely wear a brimmed hat and have my sunglasses on and my sunscreen. So yeah, so that's that. And then when we get back, or starting in the fall, I go in September for my next injections. Maybe she wants me to start me on the whole system, the 18-week system. I'm not sure what it's called. And then once you do that, she said once you do that and your skin, the surface is going to be really smooth. She said you're probably going to want something to fill those in, because those will just be like bam in your face. So we'll see how it goes. This was $82, and she said that the whole system, the 18-week system, was like 400 and some. So it's getting expensive getting old. Let's see what else. I don't know if there's anything else that I wanted to tell you, other than I think I will compare this peek to my previous video. Oh, and she didn't want to do this one. We want to see how this one goes. But she said this muscle hasn't fallen yet. And she said if we do this one, I'll have a slight lift, which might make it even with this. Boy, I really do think I can see a difference. I mean, look at how much more lid. She said that this had definitely, she could tell by the creasing in here when I smiled that, yeah, this had definitely fallen. So I don't know. I'm starting to think it's working already. And if so, I might need to get this one elevated a little bit. But we'll reevaluate that. I'll let her know when we get back, and maybe I'll have her put a little bit in on that side. So, all right, you guys, I think that's all I wanted to tell you. If you have any questions, leave them below. Oh, when I started out using retinols, I started out with a Neutrogena, and it had a different name. I don't remember what it was. And then they switched the name to the Rapid Wrinkle Repair, so it must have had a stronger retinol in it. And I used that for years until I started using the Mary Kay. And she said she didn't like Mary Kay. And I said, well, this new stuff is really good. The time-wise, and God, I don't even remember what it's called. Value Firm, the system. And I told her, I said, that stuff is good. And the night cream has retinol. She said I could continue to use that unless it really seemed like my skin was getting aggravated. And she said, then stop using it and use something else. So I can continue with my Mary Kay. And I didn't ask her about the Clarisonic, but I haven't really been using that. Oh, and then I do have, I know what else. I do have like little cystic pimples here. They've been there for months, and I have one here on my forehead. And then I have these beautiful, lovely breakouts. And, you know, of course, my hyperpigmentation areas. And so hopefully this will clear those up. It should definitely clear this up, but actually help bring this out. And then the whole system actually has one of the products that's 5 or 6 steps, morning and night. And that product is actually one that lightens dark circles. So I have to use it with Retin A also. So it'd be that whole system and Retin A. She said she thought this would last me about a month. So we'll see. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. Leave any questions below. I'm new to this, so I may not know the answer, but well, it'll be interesting to see how this goes. And I wanted to thank Lori over 40, and then Angie from Hot and Flashy for kind of being the inspiration for me to go this route. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.